UPK'S, oh and West. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace, him start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. But just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the nation. Daniel get a vision, him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions, come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons, same situation with Rasta with Islam. Only beacon of hope for your lean on is UPK and the General Yana. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yeah, our shy Mashiach is a black man who have fear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun Batty man are just part of the nation. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace, in start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation, send evils and curses on the whole city and the beasts and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, another first day. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and then the doctors and nurses. Hey, one day to your building of return after the long journey. No care much money you a earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day to your building of return after the long journey. No care much money you a earn. Hey, I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace, in start of the vision. No put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission.
For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking the moment they are called. Their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead within the first 48 hours.
I do anything to keep my brother safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. You will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my daughter safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Sitting in that room, hear the interrogator's voice. They asking why I do it. I tell them I had no choice. Couldn't take a threat or a risk to my family, so throw the book at me. I take them charges happily. Ain't no need for no polygraphs or forensics. I put that fucker in a body bag, I'll admit it. Fuck a sentence or the jury that will convict me. They don't understand, it's my family, they represent me. So for them, I risk my freedom, roll the dice. I ain't got much more for you crackers, go ahead and give me life. You don't know what it's like for the people that you love. They ain't there to get salutes, they ain't there to give you hugs. The same that done pull me from the dirt and from the mud, it's gone because of who? Y'all rather shed your blood. My brother's kids like my other kids. If you touch them, fuck around, get another bid, plus 10. Put me in the Supermax, I get super jacked, working out every day, canteen super stack, cool with that. Long as it mean my daughter's safe, my brother brothers winning, that's a chance I take. Still my fate. I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. I got wives that done gay, they all to stand beside me. Kids that can't see me fall, look at me proudly. Respected by men with honor up on their names. You harm one of them, I promise that you'll see pain. I'm one West train, made an oath to uphold it. Stood with my back against the wall, never folded. Grew up in the city where the love ain't brotherly. I ain't had too many friends, I ain't need the company. I'm my father's son, so I'm cool, just don't fuck with me. I say that you my homie, you're my brother, then you stuck with me. Never turn my back on mine, it's to the dirt. You cross them across that line, I end you first. What only make it worse is loyalty hard to find. Never think cause you out of sight, you out of mind. And I don't mind dying now, cause reincarnation got me coming back. Same scars in my heart aching. Be parlaying with killers from all places. Every last one of them for me a broad day shit. So what you think, I won't do it for them? Once they let me out the cell, shit, I do it again. It's for the family. I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my people safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48.
Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could do all it out and them never fake news. Notice I just be a bad bitch, I get forward from with you. But the one you feel good, girl, them lazy. She never did a pictures, I rate it. Never did a pictures, half naked. Me never did a piggy R things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a pictures, half naked. Never did a pictures, R-rated. Me never did a piggy RB things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. I know every girl a wife material. I know every girl forget the juice in my seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea, not tea, put the milk in the cereal. Me like a catty when me dival. When we wash for cook for clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done pay for plus Tatiana no fit in and no mercy. When me say oh luxury dolly fi nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl when don't lazy. Your body big, but why your mommy donate it? I rate it. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give her be things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R-rated. Me never did a fi give her be things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She now wait pan money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 100 and run, but he waste gal a pull her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them are no friends, them are haters. Them sleep with every man in a the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long and want the advice for relation. Baby, no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man cause them never stay true. Could do all it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bag a man a rush but them just a get yours. Everything them have them did a fear blows. Instagram live them nude for the views. Baby that I know you though. Sure, I rate it. Never did a pictures half naked. Me never did a piggy RB things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a pictures half naked. Never did a pictures R-rated. Me never did a piggy RB things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. One wish.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground. Nah, this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We will not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem, tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour pass. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit to pray up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race that made merchandise out of my abuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round, take round, take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth, nigga, cool yo. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pay dearly. You should've used your common sense. My zeal lit, that means you could never prevail. You became with a true sin, hey, with warriors dwell. Be wise with them weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know 2 things, a robber will not prosper. And any man harm me and my octave gon' meet the doctor. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. Been watching my people die, so you can miss me with that love talk. My UPK soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret it. What that means? Fall on his ass. Comparing me to you really ain't no contest. Long live one West. Say what? Long live one West. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for 'em. Tell them back up. I'm about to drop something heavy for 'em. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby so below to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let her fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspect. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this, yeah. I'm taking life for what it is, yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures, hey. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let her fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuss, show me love, show me love. I need love, don't wanna leave me, yeah. I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. As if they make the wrong move and coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. So they like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. As if they make the wrong move and coast shit. Hey, one way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drums, black and yellow Air Ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you doing life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. As if they make the wrong move and coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit.
All right, shalom. So like I've been late, man. You got me there again on the end, man. What episode we at now, man? So must be 100 by now, man. Shalom to everyone in the chat. You know what I mean? Shalom to Kamala. Shalom to Ahawaba. Shalom to Parakya, Raquel. You know, big to everyone. Like, share, subscribe. The Pash Kaya. You know what I mean? Zaya Kwa, all the way from Leeds. Everyone like, share, subscribe. Support this thing, man. Come on, man. Support this thing. Call the show. Shalom to Aish. Shalom to everyone. Like, share, subscribe. Call it, man. Call 079 607 46784, man. 079 607 4784. We got the feast day coming up Sunday. We're going to have a ball of a time. You know what I mean? If you come to the UPK feast, you're going to go home with a dumb about it. You're going home with food next day to slave, man. It's like, yeah. You know, it's going to be good, man. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, man. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Make sure you're there 7 p.m. sharp, man. Get yourself a plate, man. For Black Spike Native Indian, come true, man. If you're not, this ain't for you. If you're not, you know what I mean? You go somewhere else, man. You can't come through, man. Any announcements, man, real quick?
Come on down to the feast day, man. You're going to see how we get down, man. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Everyone's going to be there, man. Manchester, London, Birmingham, Gloucester. Where else we got? Leicester. Luton. Where else we got? Dudley. Listen, man. Everyone's coming together, man. Come on down. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW.
There you go, man. So we get into a few topics, man. So as you know, Jamal Edwards, man, the founder of SBTV, passed away. You know what I mean? Everyone was sad. The shame happened to the brother, man. They said what he died of what? Cardiac arrest. You know what I mean? Heart attack, man. Come to find out, did a bit of research. This brother was taking drugs, man. And you know, it's a shame. It's a shame, man. And this is a sign to show more black people, listen, don't take drugs. Right. Everyone wants to, you know, big up celebrities and look up to celebrities. Well, look out when they go wrong as well, man. Don't fall for them mistakes. This brother's dead, man. He ain't coming back. Why? Because of drugs, man. Right. The Lord is showing you, black man, that drugs ain't for you, man. Drugs will kill you, man. Miss R. Fabulous bust her appendix one day. You know what I mean? You got Jamal Edwards dying, man, taking drugs. And the Lord showing us that we shouldn't be taking drugs, man. I'm going to play that for you real quick, man. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. And you know what? Jamal was selfish, man. Jamal was dead his mom's morning. And while his mom's morning, his mom got to find out that, right, my son was a drug addict. Mm-hmm. Did I really know him? That's selfish, man. You love your parents, man. Don't be a drug addict, man. You know what I mean? That's a tough pill to swallow. Don't make your mom swallow that, man. Your mom's already crying and mourning you. Now she got to swallow that too. She thinking, I didn't really know him. You know what I mean? Was he depressed? What? You know what I mean? Got your mom thinking all types of things, man. If you love your parents, don't do that to them, man. So, look, I'm going to try real quick or play the video first.
Did his mom make a speech or was it just a hype?
No, I just searched the news.
Jamal Edwards mastered the music industry at a young age. His platform SBTV, a launchpad to stardom for the likes of Jessie J and Ed Sheeran.
Sound playing for SBTV for the new crowd, that's you now.
But the entrepreneur, son of loose woman Brenda Edwards, died from a heart attack 4 months ago, aged just 31. Brenda spoke about losing her son on the show.
I get a little bit of comfort from knowing that I was with him. You know, there's all his photos are still obviously in the house. And I look at him and I say, good morning, baby, and I say, good night, baby. I feel his presence constantly.
Today, as an inquest into Jamal's death opened, Brenda revealed online, the cause of Jamal's devastating passing was due to cardiac arrhythmia, caused by having taken recreational drugs. It's so important that we help drive more conversation about the unpredictability of recreational drugs and the impact that they can have.
The inquest heard that Jamal died on February the 20th after having a heart attack at his mother's home in West London. Coroner Catherine Wood said he came home late and after becoming increasingly agitated, suffered a cardiac arrest. A post-mortem was taken out and she has reason to suspect that his death was unnatural. The inquest has been adjourned to be resumed in 8 weeks' time.
Jamal's mum Brenda is now trying to raise awareness around the potential dangers of drugs, something charities have welcomed.
It's people like her that should put the most energy into these causes because they know the pain that you go through. Talking about drugs, it openly will help minimize these accidents and deaths.
Jamal's passion for putting others first won't soon be forgotten. His mum saying her son was taken far too soon, just as he had the world at his fingertips.
It's a lot. Look at that, man. You know what I mean? This brother took drugs, man. And the Lord's showing you that drugs ain't for you, black man. Just what? In the last couple of years, we lost what? For drugs? Kevin Samuels, man. We lost DMX. You know, we almost lost Mr. Fabulous, man. And guess what? We lost so much brothers that you don't know who are not famous to drugs as well, man. So much brothers that we don't even know. These are brothers that we know because they're famous. And we lost more brothers that we don't even know, man, to drugs. And this is black, but you're supposed to see this and say, you know what? I ain't taking drugs, man. Right. Look at Jamal had devastated his mom. His mom is devastated, man. Devastated his family, man. When this didn't have to happen, Jamal could have been alive today, man. Could have been alive. He chose to kill himself, man. So lucky, man.
And recreational drugs, man, is drugs for what? For fun, for pleasure. Listen, man. Now he's dead. It says he became increasingly more agitated, then he suffered a heart attack. Whereas if he didn't take drugs, he could have still been here today, man.
That's right.
He could have still been here today. Whereas the Lord gave you a body, man, and the Lord's told you what you can and cannot put in your body. And when you disobey the Lord and put something in your body that you're not supposed to put in it, don't be surprised when you drop dead, man.
That's true.
Like how long have we been telling people not to take drugs for? How long?
1969, so lucky.
Listen, we've been telling people to not take drugs for all these years, and people's been taking drugs, and now you're seeing them drop dead. And then now everybody wants to cry, oh, he was such a good person, he done so much for the community, he done so much for this and that. Listen, man, it's getting to that stage, and if you don't listen to the Lord, you're going to drop dead.
That's right.
What we got next, Lucky? Because nobody listens.
It's true, man.
Listen, Quantazar, we've been talking on mute for all these years. As sad as it is, we've been talking on mute for all these years.
It must be.
No one must not be hearing us. And then now the whole world wants to cry. When prevention's better than cure.
That's right.
We've been trying to prevent it, and nobody listens. And then that, honestly, how much times have we spoke? Listen, just 2-3 weeks.
Too much,
listen,
man.
Before he died, I swear I was speaking about recreational drugs. From Whitney Houston died, and from Michael Jackson died, and
DMX, Kevin Samuels. The UPK been doing it long before we have in the UK. Come on, man.
I think people only realize when people die. It seems like people have to die for people to realize that recreational drugs is wrong. I mean, I realize telling people doesn't work.
That's right.
We've been telling people for years, and it hasn't stopped them taking drugs. Maybe someone losing their life. Maybe now people stop taking recreational drugs. It's sad that he had to die. But maybe this might be what people will see and be like, you know what? I'm not going to take drugs because I don't want to die like how Jamal Edwards did. His mom said he was taken way too soon. Whereas, there you go.
Taken too soon is a man who's sick. So like, the man that's sick, if you take drugs, what is going to happen? Exactly. Anyone taking drugs saying, I want to die, man. Right. There's drug awareness everywhere. Everyone knows the end results of drugs. He wasn't taken away soon. He's the man that killed himself, man. He's a man that was selfish and didn't love his parents. And if you're on drugs, you are selfish, man. And you don't love your parents, and you don't love yourself, and you don't love your children. And you'd rather get high than save your mom all the grief and heartache, man. You'd rather get high for a moment and save your children all the grief and heartache, and save your wife widowhood, and save your children from being orphans, man. You care about yourself, man.
What I should have done is put the ISUPK on his platform.
That's right.
What is his platform?
SBTV.
Should have put us on SBTV. That's what should have happened with the platform. If his mom really cares about stopping drugs, she would have an ISUPK on the Loose Women show. Right. That's what she would do. But is she going to put us on the show? No, because she don't care about kids taking drugs and all of these things. If people really did care, imagine this. You got the people at your fingertips that can save the world and that can save everybody. And you don't utilize them. Really, you don't care about saving nobody. Right. They always put out these statements because I don't want nobody else to go through what I went through. Then get in the ISUPK.
That's right.
If not, you don't care. Next. Lucky.
So about Miss Fabulous, you know what I mean? Miss Fabulous, you might know her from a previous show where she was talking about how she was puffing balloons and her appendix burst and she was in pain. But prior to that, Miss Fabulous was on a show years ago with her mom, talking about she don't like Jamaican men. Jamaican men beat women and so forth. Her mom was back in the case. Mom was like, nah, man. African man put pepper in the girl's vagina and da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? So when they go through that and then let you know what I'm going.
Pepper what?
You gonna hear it.
I thought it was a Jamaican thing.
For men, and I don't understand why, because Jamaican men are the worst. Like Jamaican men are so bad. Like,
point of correction.
Okay, point of correction.
Me love my Jamaican man. I've got 5 kids for Jamaican. 2 boys for one, 1 girl for one, and 2 girls for 1.
So that's 3 baby
a
father.
3 baby father.
You
Yeah.
take 3 man for Jamaica.
Me never speak no English, I know I straight patois now I get. Yeah? So 5 kids with 3 baby father. Me no do African. Yeah? Point of correction. I like African man, but I would never date one. I would never. Yes, she always say Jamaican man alone beat African. She want to see when an African man beat a woman.
Obviously, cool, yeah. I understand when you. Okay, basically, the thing is, yeah. The other day, I was like to my mom, like, if you was on my Instagram live, that you will know that she was downstairs in the living room watching Nollywood, and I said to her, like, Jamaican men beat their women, like. I know I've had friends that have been in a relationship with a Jamaican man and they're very aggressive. Like the way they talk to you is very disrespectful. I feel like African men respect their women better. Yes, they respect their women better and they love their women better the way a Jamaican man treats their wife. Mom, listen, no point of correction.
No, point of correction. You see, a Jamaican man, when them catch them woman with a man, they left them. African man, when them come and catch them woman with a man, they rub pepper into their vagina.
What's that? What's pepper?
Pepper. Yes. Jamaican man, no, them some of them. A Jamaican man will leave you and go about them business, go start a next relationship.
No,
but listen, no. African man, if them come and catch them woman with a man, them are gonna say, I will just, what you call it?
Religious.
Religion thing. No. What them do, them get pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, and beat it up and rub it in the woman vagina. So you Jamaican man don't do that.
Alright, cool. So that's enough. So basically, Mr. Fabulous is slagging off Jamaican men, man. Talking about I only fuck with African men and they treat their woman better. So this is the thing now. I saw something this week that I had to laugh. Miss, I don't date Jamaican men. I only date African men. I had something to say about African men this week, man. Let me tell you something. This is one of the Lord, man. The Lord's ironic, man. We're all in this together. Black women and black men, we're all one, man. We can't get out of this alone. Like I said before, we are a team. We're a team. If you play for Arsenal and Arsenal's losing, what is your job to do? Lead the team. And go on the opposite team. No, your team is losing as a whole. And it's your job to help that team win. Black people think that we can change teams. If you're an Arsenal fan and your team ain't doing so good in the league, it's your job to still support the team. How is it there's Aston Villa fans? How is it there's Blackburn Rover fans, man? Every time Blackburn Rover is one of the shittest teams ever in life, and they got fans. Every time there's a Blackburn Rover game, there's members there with their shirts on. These are people that are never going to see their team win in any league, in any final, but they support their team anyway. Meanwhile, black people can't support their own team. A couple black men do something wrong. I'm leaving. I'm going to the African team. I'm going to the white team. Meanwhile, Blackburn Rover got more pride than we do. Can support their team to the end, man. Blackburn Rover will never win the UEFA. So they can't win it anyway because it's not a country, so I can see. But Blackburn Rover will never win no league ever in life. They will never win. Because they're a shitty team, man. They're a poor team, ain't got no funds, ain't got no finances, ain't got good players, and yet they fill out arenas, man. And some black women think that, well, I can leave my nation and go for another one because mine's effed up. Nah, man. You got to support this team to the death, man. Like, just like a football fanatic, man. Just like any football team member, you got to support your team to the death, man. And we ain't supporting ours, man. And this is what Miss R. Fabulous had to say about an African man as of recent, man.
Told him I was pregnant, he completely changed on me. Like, it was, I've never seen it before. It's like a ton of bricks fell on me and I was fucked up. Like, this guy changed on me. He told me that I had to do an abortion, and he told me,
ooh, hold on about hearing this. Mr. Good African man. Switched on us and listen, you gotta have an abortion, man. I thought Jamaican men were bad. I thought Jamaican men beat their women. Said Jamaican men, like blanket statement, not I know of a few or I've seen one. Said Jamaican men, like she ain't Jamaican herself, beat women. So hold on here. What happened to Mr. African man here, man? Found out you were pregnant, and all of a sudden, listen, you need to have an abortion. Because listen, man, there's one thing that you don't know. These African men don't want you, man. They don't want their seed in you. They want to have sex with you and have all the fun, but listen, they don't want anything that could tie them down to you, man. That's what she don't know. Play some more on this.
me if I don't do an abortion, he won't talk to me. He will never be there for me. Like he wants nothing to do with me. He'll resent me and all these things. He's like, you don't want to be like me and my baby mom. Like I don't want to treat you like how I treat my baby mom and stuff like that. And when I was pregnant, there was so much stress that I was going through. There was so much things that I was going through because he was countlessly cheating on me outside. There was times where, like I said, guys, I cooked, I cleaned, I washed, I did everything. I did everything that a woman will do. When we broke up, he always said to me, you're such a good person. Like, you know how to look after a man. You know how to take care of a man and stuff like that. And we just didn't work out. No, we didn't work out because you are a narcissist. That's what you are. And he's very good at brainwashing you to think certain things. I was left abandoned. This man left me for dead. Because I was refusing to do an abortion, he left me for dead. He didn't want nothing to do with me. He didn't want nothing to do with me because I was pregnant. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't need nobody to come to me and tell me what they think they know, or they know this and they know that. I don't need nobody to come here to tell me. Because if you ask me something, I can tell you something for free. It doesn't cost to tell you anybody your blood clot business. Do you understand what I'm saying? People might sit here and think, oh, everything she comes on social media and talk about. No, I talk about things that people can relate to. I share my story to help people to be strong because I'm a strong ass bitch. I don't need no one to fight my battles for me. And that's on period. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was in a relationship with a guy that had no respect for women. There was times where we would argue and he would smash the house up. There was times...
Oh, hold on. I thought Jamaican men beat their women and were aggressive. Mr. Zulu, man, broken up the house, man. Hold on. I thought Jamaican were aggressive and we beat our women. Hold on. You lot arguing and mash up the house. What going here, man? Come on. Someone got to tell me something, man. This is the problem. This is one thing that our people don't know. Black men too, so lucky. We have a headache with our women and think the grass is greener on the other side, man. And Joe Muhammad said, what the black men will say, well, the white woman's easier. Listen, man, what do you think child support was made for, man? It was made for white people. Taking their white men to court, man. It was made for black people. Even though black men are on child support, it was made for them in their country. That saying, hell has no scorn like woman's fury. Who made that, man? It weren't black people. It was white people, man. Right. Like white women don't key men's cars also. Like African men don't beat a woman else. Like African men ain't jealous. Men are men as a whole. Like it's a gender. Regardless of race, men love women, man. But you thought you're going to go with the African man. This man ain't going to like women. Ain't going to cheat. Ain't going to have a temper. That's how we get played, man. We play some more on this.
Where we will argue and he will smash up all my little cute little things that I'll get from the range and all the candle holders that are like tall. I got a problem. And I knew that because his baby mum would tell me like he will abuse her, hit her, put her hands on her.
Oh my god. Hold on. His baby mum said what? His baby mum said he beats women, man. His baby mum said he beats women, man. I thought only this one happens to Jamaican men, man. That's the problem, man. Listen, man, we got to start loving our own people, man. That's right. Stop going to other nations thinking you're gonna find something different, man. Black man talking about the black woman talk so much to the nag. What if the white woman's gonna do the same? That's something women do, man. Right. It's something that black women do. It's something that women do as a whole, man. Damn.
And what Miss Our Fabulous fails to realize, she's saying Jamaican men beat women. Miss Our Fabulous, what you fail to realize is, yeah, a woman like you, any race of man is going to beat you, man. Because you run your mouth so damn much, man. A Chinese man would even beat you, man. She's making that restricting it to just Jamaicans. Listen, man, every man is going to beat you, man. And I'm not condoning it. But the way you run your mouth, is she surprised? I'm sure she's the same woman that was complaining about the man only wanted to do doggy style with her.
Yeah. She goes the same man only with hitting him back shot. Wouldn't see her face.
It's sick of your face and you run your mouth, man. That's what he's saying. Put your face in the pillow and shut up, man. That's what he's saying, man. He's saying you talk too much. I don't want to see your face. He's saying no missionary for you, man. I'm sick of the sight here. That's why he just pushed their head in the pillow and done what he needed to do, man. At least the Jamaican man would have at least kissed you. The African man couldn't even stand to see your face, man. He just put your face down in the pillow and blew out that BBR, man. He blew out that BBR, man. I mean, what else? I mean, she got the butt implants for what?
She got it for that reason.
And that's his method.
Trust me, you got BBR for that reason. He's using it. What's good with mission if you do you?
Exactly.
You also waste a couple grand, man.
You got the BBR for that reason. It's like getting an Xbox and saying, "Why are you always playing the Xbox?" Listen, you got them butt implants for that reason, man. For you to be face down, ass up, and what's his name? Blacks. For Blacks to be behind you, man. You didn't want to let a Jamaican man get behind you because they beat women. And this African man's mashing the house up. Listen, man, let's see if she tarnishes all African men now like she did Jamaicans. She said all Jamaican men beat women. That's a lie. What you would usually find is Jamaican men are very they put up with a lot of women's nonsense. Have you noticed? Black men put up with a lot of women's nonsense.
Like this one.
Exactly. But blacks here smashes the house up, man.
Trust me.
And
BM said
exactly
he does beat women as well.
Exactly.
So
and she stayed with him, and then now she's on here venting. Listen, man, if you have the same issue, listen, if you complain that Jamaican men beat women, now now African men's half beat you, maybe you might be the problem, man.
That's right.
Maybe you might be the problem, Miss All Fabulous. You run your mouth so damn much, man. Listen, man. The man, this African man, he didn't even want to have a baby with her, man. You was just sex. At least the Jamaican man probably would have had a baby with you, man.
That's right.
African man.
Jamaican man's always spreading their seed everywhere.
Exactly.
You would have had a picnic to hold.
Exactly. People say, "Oh, Jamaican men have kids everywhere." The thing is, this African make you abort their kids.
That's
man.
right.
That's why you don't see their kids everywhere, because they make you. Caribbean women abort them. They don't want no babies with you. This stupid woman talking about Jamaican men, this and that. Listen, Miss Fabulous, you stay on that side now, man.
Right.
Don't be trying to get sympathy from us Jamaicans that quote unquote beat women. You stay on that side, man. You go be with the Africans that you love so much. Honestly, I don't know who gives her a platform, man. She don't even deserve it. Imagine that. She's got a Jamaica. She was born in Jamaica, right?
She born in Jamaica. I think it rings about. I think she was, you know. I think she was.
And she's dissing the very people that she grew up around every single day.
Dissing her dad.
She come to England, and now she thinks she's British. Now she thinks she can diss Caribbean people, man.
That's right.
They should send her back to Jamaica and see how she gets on, man. Send her back and see how she gets on. The man said, "Oh, you're a good woman." This is what she said. "I'll cook him clean for him." You'll never do that for a Jamaican man.
That's right.
Never, ever, ever. Maybe if you cooked him clean for a Jamaican man, maybe it might work out. And listen, man, you cooked him clean for an African man, and he still didn't stay with you, man. And, what can she even cook?
Oh, no. Oh, shit. My sister showed me some of her cooking. It's dreadful. So now she got a platform, she cooks and shit. Dreadful, yeah, dreadful.
Because it's not good.
Look like yard. I remember some rush thing and that.
See if you can find that on YouTube.
Let me see if I swear. I ain't bullshit. I swear it was fucked up.
Miss All Fabulous, this is your day today. By the way, the lace front's looking terrible, by the way, Miss All Fabulous. Look at it, Quattazar. Can you see? It's all half back. The makeup's not even... Is there anything nice about Miss All Fabulous? I don't get... Honestly, I don't get why she has this platform. There's nothing nice about her, man. Her damn mum looks better than her, man. And her mum looks terrible. So
this is cooking for my Ghanaian boyfriend.
Yeah,
she doesn't like...
Her mum looks terrible and her mum looks better than her. Miss All Fabulous. Don't piss me off today.
They got dog about piss to them.
Mum looks better than her. I'd rather date her mum than Miss All Fabulous. Wait, go back. Look at the screenshot. Look at Go back to that screenshot.
I leave her.
Go to that still image. We need that still image. Go to the still image. This one. Go back a little. Go back a bit.
My touch. Are you like cold as shit, man?
That one, huh? Show screenshot. This go to the still image.
Are you not cold as fuck, man?
Go to the still image.
Wait. Are you not cold as shit?
Running her mouth about men all day. Listen, man. Listen, Miss All Fabulous. On behalf of every Jamaican man around the world, we don't want you either, man. Right. You don't like us. Look at this. We don't want this, man. That's right. Talking about Jamaican men beat women. Look at that. Look at her. Miss All Fabulous, we're not interested, man.
I didn't one second.
No wonder this damn man pushed their face down in the what's it called? No wonder they pushed their face down into the
It's not issue, babe. Excuse me. Tell them properly. Tell them that literally sauce into the fish. Stop telling them I'm cooking. My love, to Jamaicans, this is.
Who pushes the fork all the way through the dumpling?
Like the dumpling.
Push the fork all the way through.
That's like rice, basically. It's not. Renee has cooked side dishes for her man. Also. Seasoning.
Literally. I take she did so bad today. I take it back. She needing it properly still. I'll give her that still.
I'm sure that's the bowl you wash the dishes in.
Literally like that.
That's the bowl you wash the dishes in. Listen, man, Miss Our Fabulous.
And then you do it to the next hand because Tuesday, your hand will obviously get. I'll show you guys how to do this.
I'll give you this one. She do pretty decent this today still. She do pretty decent still. Look at cooking for my Ghanaian boyfriend.
And you're cooking the man dumpling. Give the man what is it? Fufu. What else did you make with it?
Let me see what she got.
And also you Bay went shopping today and in the fridge.
Let me see that in
Oh, nice. Called a day in the
She knew some bad.
the good things I have around. If the shoes if you cut this off, pour this into the cup. It heals everything. If you're sick as well and you're just
I take it back. Salakia. That one went too bad. She did a decent job. The dumplings were decent. We'll give her that. You know what I mean? Loud dango bar. The dumplings were decent. I like what is that?
I can't stand this. Anything she does is not good enough. Anything Miss Our Fabulous does is not good enough. You like see her on Instagram with her makeup, but that picture right there that we showed, that's the real Miss Our Fabulous.
That's right.
That's the real her, man.
Speaking of,
she spoke down on black men, man. On behalf of black Caribbean men all over the world, we're not interested. The African men can have you on that one. There you go. You stay with them. You stay with blacks. You don't even want to push their face down into the bed, you know, Potters. Their face down into the bed. Because you'll see their face. What's this here? See if you can.
Okay. So speaking of food. Speaking of food now, there's a white woman that started her own fast food restaurant, Jamaican business in Lakia. What, during lockdown?
With her last £15.
With her last £15. Said £15 in her account. Went online, started cooking yard food, and started making for sales. Now I'm gonna show you how much it is to be white in England. So last year she started her own takeaway shop, her own takeaway thing, you know what I mean, out of £15, and business was booming. Now a year later, guess what? The same woman got a restaurant, man. I couldn't believe it, Salakia. I couldn't believe it, man. Her own restaurant. This is how much it is to be white, man. When the black people born and raised cooking yard food that can't get their own business, man. Can't get their own. A restaurant where man can sit down and order. The woman's cleaning. Look at this, man. Cleaning up. Alban, I don't want to see you going to this girl shop in Manchester, man. Don't let me catch you down there, man. So, Mum, who set up Caribbean business with her last £50 during lockdown, opens her own restaurant. Abby Owens opened the jerk stop in Horton Green, Denton last month. Look at her, man. Business is booming. Look at the tables where man can sit down and dine and take your woman and eat. Listen, man. Any black man in the UPK in Manchester, don't let me catch you in the shop, man. Don't let me catch you. You go to the regular yard shop, man.
That's right.
This is rubbish. This white woman could have been anything, man. Could have been anything. And she wants to take the few things that we got. There's only a few things that black people got to make money. And the few things we got, she took it, man. She could have been anything in life, man. Go set up an Indian, man.
Right.
Go set up a Chinese, man. This is disrespectful to you, black woman. It's disrespectful to you, black women out there. She's saying she can do what you can do by watching 2 YouTube videos, man. Never knew what Jamaican food even was until the other day, man. This is disrespectful, man. So lucky. I can't be seat no more, man. It's lucky down the bar, man.
This woman used her last £15 to set up a Caribbean restaurant, and she started off in cooking from her kitchen. Then she got a stall, and now she's got a shop. And it's mad because we know the shops around here and the shops in Manchester where real Jamaicans cook food.
That's right.
And they don't make it on the news, man. They don't make it on the Manchester Mail, the Birmingham Mail. But this white woman rolls up 1 and 2 hard dumplings. And now everyone wants to go there. Must be, I don't know. Unless, if the food is good, unless there's Jamaicans that cook it secretly and she's just the face of it, because that's what some of them do.
Oh, I saw them patties, man.
Them patties was rock hard.
Carry on.
Them patties was rock hard, man. But she's actually got a shop, which is crazy. Not of selling her own type of food, off of selling like ackee and saltfish, food that was considered slave food, man. Food that they just threw to us and said, yeah, you should have this. She's actually selling it, talking about, jerk boxes. I heard she does a jerk box.
Yeah, I saw it. A white guy was yamming it down to my position. Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
So she does jerk boxes, and I want to see what the food looks like. I've actually got a website.
Yeah, I'm sure you're on Facebook. Actually.
Yeah, go on Facebook. I got to see the
Let me see.
I gotta see the guy eating it. See if we can find this.
It's called jerk stop.
Is that what it's called?
Jerk stop.
And listen, man. White people think.
You know what? She's actually improving. You know, I'm dead serious.
Is she?
Or she's taking good pictures. I don't know, on the two.
Nah, it's Photoshop. Is that her?
That's the jerk stop. It's called, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it her? No, I don't think that was her.
Nah,
What is this called?
What's the jerk stop? I can't find it. Is it? It's another day though.
I think hers is called Jerk. Hold on.
That's her, isn't it?
No, hers is called the Jerk Stop.
That's her face right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it.
Look at
and look at the color coordinated. She done it red, gold, and green. Like, listen, man.
That's Rasta colors. That's like Jamaican colors. That's Ethiopian colors.
She done it red, gold, and like she's done it red, gold, and green. She really thinks she's black. Like, she really thinks she's black. Was the Queen's Jubilee the other day? Go put British colors, man. Go have a Jubilee box or whatever. Is that something in blackface that I can see there?
Yeah, some man smoking cannabis, bongs.
See? And they relate everything. Have you noticed everything black is related to smoking weed and taking drugs and being a drug addict? Everything is. Look, she's even got the red, gold, and green chairs. And look at that. A Rasta man in there, a bong in there.
Bong chalice.
This is the
Rizzler.
Like, that's what black people do.
Hold on. Is that Bella? I'll give her a blind. She can't be cooking for the little.
No, she can't be cooking on that
little burner, man.
Little one fire. The woman's got one fire, you know. I gotta see what the food looks like.
You want to see the food?
Yeah.
I'll show you the food real quick.
I gotta see the food. Listen, I'm trying to.
She took good pictures. It could be good pictures, but she's fucking
That cake looks bun up, whatever it is.
But this.
Yeah, that thing.
Let me see what.
Like, hey everyone, the jet. Click on let me see. Hey everyone, the what?
Nah, man, they can't support this, man. Share.
Let me see. Hey everyone, the jet stop is now sold out. Sold out? How the hell is she? Listen, who's supporting her? Listen, man. Only black people's food shop's supposed to sell out, man.
Right.
And it does. Every time you go to the black shop and you ask for mutton, it's sold out. Oxtail's sold out. Everything's always sold out, and it's supposed to be her shop. She's supposed to have everything, man, because no one's supposed to eat there. But hey, everyone, the Jack stop is now sold out and closed for this evening. Back open approximately 1 p.m. tomorrow. I need an extra hour to catch up with myself for extra prep. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. Love Abby. Let me see Abby's food. Thanks, everyone. Oh, yeah, same thing. That was nasty.
Motherfucker.
What's that purple thing there?
That purple lettuce. Try to do a thing.
Yeah.
So where's the steam?
What kind of chicken's that? I can see some burn on the corner. What kind of chicken is that? Get me, she burnt the chicken, man. Yo. See, look at that. Look at the burn on the chicken.
What's that, sweet potato fries? Hold on. It's got rice and sweet potato fries.
That's what I'm saying.
What's she doing, man?
And what's that meant to be fried chicken?
Yeah.
See if you can see some more. Is that the only ones?
That should be more still.
I'm not. That's not looking too good.
What kind of cake is that?
Look at that. The trays all leaned up. Oh, preparation. Look, the cake's all broke already in the middle. You see that? The cake's broke in the middle already.
Oh shit!
The trays all leaned up. She ain't even put no icing on there. What's that green thing meant to be in the back?
I'm thinking that. What's that, man? Could never custard.
That could never be custard. The sprinkle cake, ain't enough sprinkles on it.
Nah.
That don't look too bad. What drink's that?
Try the thing.
She's doing milkshakes. Look at that. Let me see. Look. What's this one?
That jerk still. Jerk and fries.
Nah, that jerk looks dry. She must have to drench that with, I'm telling you.
Ketchup. Beer ketchup.
Bare ketchup. The best thing on that plate was the fries. Let me see what else she posts.
Some sort of burger or something.
What's that supposed to be?
Yeah, carrots and shit.
Look how big the carrots is. You meant to have the carrots small. Hold on, was that meant to be curry chicken? Is that meant to be curry chicken?
Curry chicken with sweet potatoes.
That's not curry chicken. Listen, man. You gotta stop eating that. Go back to that one.
Yeah, bun, man. I said bun up.
Yo,
like Yorkshire pudding. That sweet potato mash. And what's she doing? She did her own thing. Look
at the bottom. Put the cursor on the bottom of the chicken. Look how dry that is. Go down there.
Yeah.
Here. Look Look how dry that is, man. That's what you want to be eating. Listen, man. I can take you to a man that listen, come to one of the feast days, you'll get real jerk chicken.
That's right.
You'll get real jerk chicken where the sisters make their own sauce, secret recipe to put it on the grill. Go back to that. Look at how black that one is.
I talk about hard to please this one, yeah.
What is it?
Like some black up chicken still.
Go across, let me see.
Oh, fuck with the team.
Get me cut this off.
Alright, listen, man. Oh, it's dead out, man. So lucky, yeah.
Well, I don't know
everyone
how
shit
people
shambles. When we go there, she cleans up, man. So you honestly, it's bare white man still. And this is what white men go to her Jamaican restaurant, yeah, and she sells out, and that's how you know that England's racist.
Mm-hmm.
Because why couldn't these white men go to the black one? The black ones was around longer than she was, and you weren't going there then. So it goes to show, man, they support their own, man.
Where's the video of the man eating it?
I'm sure.
See if you can find the video of the white man eating it.
I got it.
Yeah. When you see Edomites eating Jamaican food, it's the funniest thing ever. I'm telling you.
It's like sweating and shit, innit?
They turn all red and that. But they turn all red, like.
It's one of these house again.
Alright, that one don't look too bad. I'll give it that one. What is it?
Some decent. It's brown stew, yeah, brown stew chicken.
Nah, she's running up the thing. Trust me, she's ran out of gravy in that, man.
I love you, man. You like a fucking critic.
In the brown stew, there's no way you're gonna give people no gravy. You see, no gravy there.
You like the biggest critics, you know.
Oh, the water.
The brown stew look decent, man. Like, nah, the brown stew.
No, she needs to put more water in the pot, man. Gravy.
Let me show the people.
Evaporated. Get me, you're cooking it down for too long, man. The thing evaporated. Listen, man, Abby, man.
Fuck, man.
We got some chefs in the ISUPK, man. Look.
Yeah, she could bubble little more still.
Put more water than that, man.
Why is it? The peppers are going to like dissolve it.
And it's mad. You see the chicken, it's like she's just thrown whole pieces of chicken in. You see, like that kind of chicken, you kind of want to make it small and get it off the bone a bit. It's like she's just thrown in the whole piece.
What's with these big ass peppers, man?
That's what I'm saying. Get me. She needs to get one of the mini cutters, man. You seen the mini cutters?
Dice them up, man.
Dice it up nice and small. Get a mini cutter, man. Look at the rice. It looks so sticky and that. Look at this one.
What's with the potato fries with rice, man?
Look, the rice looks so sticky and clammy, man. Yo, you put too much water in there, man. You see when you made the rice? You put too much water in there, man. Get me? Too much water in the rice, man. I'll teach you how to make rice one day. Actually, I ain't teaching you devils nothing. I'm not going to teach you how to make rice. You just saw people clammy rice.
Nah, I can't find the white guy eating it, but shit's hilarious.
You're meant to have the water a fingertip above the rice, man. You turn the pot down low, and your rice will come out lovely, man. Listen, but what would we know?
Listen,
we only Jamaican. What would we know?
Trust me, we know.
I forgot we've only been Jamaican our whole life. What would we know? I forgot we've been Jamaican our whole life, and Abby's been Jamaican about what? A year?
Never probably. Yeah. Oh yeah. She been Jamaican a year, YouTube.
Yeah, but what would we know? Even though we've been Jamaican our whole life. Find the one with the. I gotta see the one of him eating the food.
One sec. Let me try to find it. The right for a second. Let me try to find it.
Listen, I can go all day. And the red, gold, and green decor that takes the piss even more. Look at that. You telling me that rice don't look how she's just smeared the gravy on the side. Like she ain't even put the gravy on nice. She just smeared it on the side. It's like she took the back of the spoon and just smudged it across the rice. It's looking like she just smudged it across the rice.
You know how cold, man.
Listen, man.
It's disrespectful. Because if she was doing Indian food, Indian man wouldn't go to establishment, man. So why would
you that with the green custard?
That's nasty still.
Why would you have green custard, man? It just looks moldy and gone off. What is it? What kind of cake is that supposed to be?
Nah, green custard looks nasty still. I don't even fuck with yellow custard, let alone green custard. Oh.
Really? Listen, man. I don't know what's going on here.
That's nasty still.
Yeah, you got the green custard. What kind of cake is that meant to be? Don't tell me that's rum cake. I'm yet to see a Jamaican have rum cake and custard. Do you do that? I've not seen a Jamaican have rum cake and custard. Rum cake and custard. I gotta see the one with the devil eating the.
You know the big tray that World Boss will prepare in. You'll dump in the tray.
It's probably this probably be on par with Bubbles. This probably tastes better than wild balls.
Hey, that's some cold shit.
After wild balls, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Abby was in the kitchen. I'm thinking maybe she was the head chef in wild balls from the trip that we had. Maybe she was the head chef.
You know, convenience fuck. That wild balls
gave her a job.
Shit, man. You know, that's to be bad, man.
Let's go, man. They might get the ball.
I can't find this shit.
People's on the. Get me one boss gave her a job.
There we go. The video though. And this was
look at him. He's going red. Look at him. Look at him.
This was eating their food.
Like he's enjoying.
When you see a white man eat the mutton soup, it seems like sweating. Nah, man. If he's loving it, I can't eat that, man. Fuck that.
Look at him. He's using a knife and fork. He's using a knife and fork. Yo, you meant to just pick up the chicken and bite it. This one's using a knife and fork. What's he even got in the platter? He's got what? That's dry, man.
It's like some roast chicken or something.
I've always got the water on the side. You just cracked it out the picture.
Trust me. Ready to kill the spice.
So he's got the Brazilian top. Listen, man, can we have anything to ourselves?
Sure.
Boy,
sir.
What's that pineapple thing? She best not be stealing my recipes there. Everyone knows I'm the man for that pineapple chicken. Click on the butters on. That must not be my recipe.
Pineapple chicken, yeah.
No. That must not be my recipe.
That's literally. Some cake, some cake.
See, that one don't look too bad.
Look at the comments. This is making my mouth water.
Oh.
How much is it? It looks so delicious.
No, it doesn't. They're lying.
And if it looks so delicious, why are you not at these black establishments, man?
Exactly.
They've been around longer than hairs, man.
Exactly.
If it looks so delicious, what is the problem? You don't want to support black people. Tell me about racism.
She's on Uber Eats, you know.
Boy, sir.
Boy. I don't know. That's a mad thing.
It's a mad thing still. But yo, spent too much time on here, man. Moving on. You know what I mean? It's that time of the show, the part that I like the most. You know what I mean? The boys section. You know what I mean? Boom.
Yeah, man. You know what time it is, man. Run that one again.
Go on.
This is the Officer Quatazar tuning into On the Ends Radio with the Boys segment. What you got for me, Officer?
Yeah.
Because, yo, that was a madness.
Man, that was nasty, you know.
Food was looking dry. What does that say? Snoop Dogg
gives full-time blunt roller a pay rise due to inflation.
Why, sir? What you say? Snoop Dogg has spend money on blunt roller. Listen, man. How about you put down the weed, man?
That's right.
And then you don't have to spend money on blunt roller.
That's right.
You could have spent that money helping out Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, but instead you want to be selfish and feed your drug addiction. Nah, man. Put down the weed and help out your people, man. Pay your tithes. Man.
That's right.
Pay your camp fund, Snoop Dogg. Run the next one.
Pay your camp fund, man.
Pay your camp fund, man.
The owner of Bindi Mega Chippy, the fish shop that shot to fame this week.
Why, sir? Listen, man. I've been to this chippy and I'm telling you, it ain't all that, man. Listen, you want to know about food? Come to the ISUPK, man.
Come on.
Come to the holiday on Sunday. You're going to know about food then. You know what I mean? If you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, come ISUPK, man. Lodge Road. What is it? 375 Lodge Road?
375 Lodge Road.
394 Lodge Road. You know what I mean? I want to see the line coming like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Run the next one. Okay, yo, we'll show you about food. It's not coming like, what's that? Jerk.
The jerk shop.
The jerk
shop.
Yo, listen, man.
Johnny Depp on Broad Street last night.
Why, sir?
Vanassi.
What you say? Johnny Depp come Brum to party. Why? He must know about Brum from the Weiser segment, man.
That's right.
He must have tuned into ISUPK, you know.
That's right.
He knows what I'm going. This is the Officer Quasar tuning out on the Ends Radio with That boy is so sick.
Oh, for what? Get that hammer. Get that hammer. Yo, speaking about Johnny Depp, you know, it's true. His girl had a dude in his bed.
Did she?
Yeah, pissed him off, man. I heard about it in the news. I thought, right, women are different, man. You see, man will kind of grip you up or something. A woman, because they can't do fuck shit like you know, take your toothbrush and
clean the toilet.
Shit in your
No,
bed,
there
man.
was one the other day. Some man cheated on his woman, and she took his mum's ashes and threw them in the river.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I was like, that's cold. That's
cold, man.
No, he can't ever get them ashes back once they're down in the river.
It's too far.
Threw them in the river because he cheated on her. Imagine that. She must know how much he loves them ashes because it's his mum.
You can't get them back.
Exactly.
So when you calm down now, like, what are you gonna do, man?
Exactly.
You know, when you calm down and you're gonna make up, them kind of things I can't forgive, man. So like,
she threw them in the river. That's his mum, you know. And she took the ashes and threw them in the river. Now, obviously, people in the world, them ashes mean everything. Obviously, we just understand to us, yes, ashes. To people in the world, these ashes in this jar means everything. And she threw it in the river. Bearing in mind, his mum didn't do nothing to her. She's throwing the ashes in the river just to hurt him, just to get back at him, which is evil, man. Yeah, this man cheated on you. Yeah, this obviously, speak about it, innit?
Yeah, what did his mum do, man? Fuck it up.
Exactly what his
Mum didn't do anything. Why you gotta throw her in the river for, man?
Exactly.
Wow, son, man. That's just Pete,
And
man.
the next one is always see how Laurie Harvey left Michael B. Jordan.
What happened? But see, that's mad. All these girls love Michael B. Jordan, and also bitches treat him like nothing, man.
And you know what? It's mad. You know why? Because he treated her like a wife and loved her and wanted to settle down, and she didn't want that. And this is proof that honestly, a hoe's going to be a hoe in it.
That's right.
A hoe is always going to be a hoe. Imagine Michael B. Jordan treated her good, took pictures with her, loved her, took her everywhere. I'm sure she had an outfit, and he was screaming, "This is my woman, this is my woman," and this woman still wants to be a hoe. Women like Larry Harvey, you just have to leave them to be a hoe, man, and get you a good woman that's going to be a wife. Now Michael B. Jordan's heartbroken, man. Listen, man, Larry Harvey's been with everyone, man. She's been with P. Diddy, she's been with his son.
Yeah, I heard that shit. And P. Diddy's upset as well?
Still, was he? He was upset as
no,
well?
Not about her. P. Diddy had a recent breakup. He's on the show looking kind of sad, man.
And she's been with who? She's been with Future, man. Listen, man. Men like Future understand you don't treat Larry Harvey with no respect. Listen, man, she's a hoe. And men in the world, Future treated her how men treat hoes. Whereas Michael B. Jordan tried to treat this hoe like a wife. And she weren't having it. Listen, man. Really, his heart broke, but he should be so glad that he's got no children with her and he escaped early. He should be happy that he got to escape before things got super deep, man. Don't worry, you'll be over it in about how long does heartbreak take? About a month, 2 months?
About a month, you know.
About a month.
From school days, I think about a month, if I recall quickly.
Yeah, heartbreak takes about what, a month? In a month's time, he's gonna be like, I can't believe I love this soul. Listen, man, she don't love you enough to change her life, man. So you shouldn't be feeling upset and down and depressed and down in the dumps, feeling like you need to be all alone, man. Listen, Larry Harvey's good for nothing, man.
That's right.
All Larry Harvey is some woman that wants to be a hoe, and she's Steve Harvey's daughter. I mean, what do you expect, man? Steve Harvey empowers all these women.
That's right.
And treats them like they're gods. And Larry Harvey thinks she's a god, man. When you look at it, Michael B. Jordan was too good for Larry Harvey anyway. Like his hair loss, let her sit down and it's women like her that's going to be saying niggas ain't shit in 5 years' time, 10 years' time. It's going to be women like her. Women are garbage. No, I mean, men are garbage. It's women like her that end up single and blame men for a whole life. Listen, man. Larry Harvey is a disgusting slut, man. See if you can put a picture of her so we can see who Larry Harvey is. She spells it L-O-R-I Harvey, who's just some disgusting slut that has sex with everybody. And Michael B. Jordan got himself caught up. He got himself caught up. Come on, Killmonger, man. You get some you get some strength back behind you, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You might have to get the vibranium. You might need some of the vibranium, man. He was kind of upset about it. And yeah, she might look good, but she's a hoe, which is good for nothing, man.
That's right.
Like, she's a hoe, which is good for nothing.
Right.
Outside of sex, what could Larry Harvey do for anyone?
That's right.
Outside of sex, what could Larry Harvey do for anyone? Nothing, man. Listen, Michael B. Jordan, you've had sex with her yet. There's nothing else she can do for you. She's a hoe. She wanted to leave. It's on her now. You wanted to marry her, she didn't. You wanted to actually walk down the aisle with her, she didn't want that. Talking about I'm too young. Me, what she's saying, imagine this, what she's saying is I want to be a hoe. What she's saying is I want to get ran for a few more times.
We're saying she's too young.
Some nonsense like that. She's not ready.
She says she wants to get ran through a couple more times.
Yeah, she's saying that's what she's saying.
That's true. You say you want to treat me good, but I'm not ready for that.
Exactly.
I'm trying to have fun.
She said, let me get ran for a few more times.
Are you serious? It's like, yeah, it's cold, man.
She's saying, I want to get ran for a few more times. After I've been ran through, then we'll have a go at it. And he's saying to her, but I don't want you to get ran through because I want to marry you now. She's saying, I'm not ready. Fine, she wants to be a hoe. Let her be a hoe, man. She's going to have sex with 50 more men. And Michael B. Jordan, by the time she wants to come back to you, you're going to be with somebody else who's way better than her. That you're going to look back and be like, what was I even thinking about entertaining this hoe? Larry Harvey's a hoe. What's she even famous for? Just being Steve Harvey's daughter?
Nothing, man.
Apart from being a hoe and Steve Harvey's daughter. All she is Steve Harvey's daughter and a hoe. She's no different to any other hoe. And he happened to fall in love. And now he can't eat and he can't sleep and he's feeling it now. You'll be better in a month.
Right.
That's it. Give it a month, you'll be better.
He needs to come into the ISU.
There you go.
You cry it out if you have to, man. Exactly. But you'll be better, man.
Come to the ISUPK, we'll tell you how much of a hoe she is. Just sit on the phone with Future. Future will tell you how much of a hoe she is. Sit on the phone with P. Diddy, he'll tell you. Sit on the with Justin Combs. Who else has she been with? See if you can find it. Type in who has Larry Harvey's been with.
She's that much, man.
You know what? We might be reading this list until the end of the show. She's that much of a hoe, I'm telling you. The list is going to be that long. But we're going to find out who she's been with.
She likes rich man, isn't it?
The only man not on the list is men in the ISUPK. Only men not in the ISUPK.
She's been with Future.
She's been with Future.
Michael B. Jordan.
She's been with Michael B. Jordan.
Diddy.
She's been with which Diddy? Because there's a few Diddies.
P. Diddy.
She's been with P. Diddy.
She's been with Trey Songz.
She's been with Trey Songz.
Memphis the Pagan.
Memphis the Pagan.
And Justin Combs.
Yeah,
6 men in the industry that we know of.
Damn. And all these men all know each other. She's had relations with 6 men, and I guarantee you there's about 60 more that you don't know about, man. Listen, Larry, what's the name?
You?
Yeah, that's good. He deserves it. He deserves it. Listen, Larry Harvey is gonna she's gonna have a sex tape soon. Give it time. She's gonna have about 2 years, 3 years. Larry Harvey's gonna have a sex tape within the next few years. I guarantee you. When she becomes irrelevant, that's good. She's gonna do all of this nonsense. What they like to do, leak a sex tape. But anyway, she's disgusting. Now she might look good to the eye, but honestly, she's a hoe. Michael B. Jordan, you can do a lot better.
That's right.
Come on, Michael, man. Come on, Killmonger, man. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna get into the main show, the main topic of the show in a bit, man. We'll get some 1-2 more topics and move on. So this is a brother talking about what? When you see a brother with a screw face, and what is it goes right? I couldn't believe it. Outside of the UPK, this man said something that was key that not a lot of people say, man. He's talking about when you see a man on the street and he's mug you or grilling you or giving you the screw face.
On the road, my man's got a tough screw. I don't know why he's screwing his face like that. 2 of his niggas might have been poked up yesterday, so he just on rage. So if I see a man looking mad on the roads, it's not for me to now look him in the face and me mug him back to, bro, do your thing, man. Cool, man. I don't even know what you're on, bro.
Just don't touch me.
Just leave me alone. Whereas back in the day, man's using that as an invitation. You see what I'm saying? So now, if I don't acknowledge that, fam, everyone will come like, boom, man's off ends now. You feel what I'm trying to say? So if I
tell man all the time, if you want to stay on road, you have to take being screwed 10 times.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the minor. That's the minor.
See, this brother said that was key. So if you see a man screwing his face, let him screw his face, man. He ain't gonna kill you, man. We see a man screwing his face and we're like, yo, what the fuck you looking at, man? Don't look at me like that. Listen, we are black people, we're all oppressed, man. What's a black man supposed to do? Smile. The brother said what the brother said was key, man. The UPK, we said brother grinning, we just give him a little head nod, man. I said, yeah, cool. Break the tension, man. Make you feel, listen, I'm not your enemy. You know what I mean? Screw face ain't gonna kill me. Listen, we'll survive, man. Like what the brother said, he goes, you don't know if his brother's been stabbed up or he come from a single parent home. Life ain't gonna be happy. He's gonna screw. Don't see it as an invitation to be like, oh, listen, and to start more war, man. Let a man screw you, man. You're a brother in the truth. Be the bigger person, man. Say, you know what? Just let him screw me, man. It's no big deal. Let him have it, man. Like, you know, I understand, brother. My life ain't easy. I see how you're pissed. I see how you've been through stuff. You've been in jail. A man being in jail and a single parent home, what's supposed to be smile? Of course, you have screw face, man. Just let him have it, man. You ain't got to challenge every brother you see, man. Your brother, man, you know times are hard. You understand? Especially if you're in the truth. Let him have it, man. You ain't gonna die. It's only looks, man. Looks can't kill nobody, man. That's not kill, man.
And it's true. And the thing is, give me is it Proverbs 15:1? It might be Proverbs 15:1. If I'm correct, like I said, my memory's gone back.
We're getting old. We're not young like one time, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 1. A soft answer.
You know what? I'm not getting old no more. Listen, I'm still younger. I remember I'm not getting old just yet. I mean, I ain't getting old just yet.
God.
The fake Israelites think they can come back. I ain't old just yet. Listen, we still got it. Read it.
Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath.
So a soft answer turns away wrath. So if a man grows you and whatnot, you just hit him with a nod or shalom or whatever. Or you good or whatever. A soft answer turns away wrath. Because this man is angry about something. And your soft answer, you could end that tension. He's got tension towards you over you, God knows what.
Diffuse it, man.
And then that could be the difference between you being stabbed or not stabbed. Right. This brother could be looking for a problem, and then your soft answer makes him realize, you know what? I'm being miserable for no reason. You know what? I'm just having a bad day.
That's right.
But if a man's staring at you and you staring like, what the F you looking at? And then you start taking off your jacket, he takes off his jacket. You're both going to be fist fighting in the street. Whereas you can be, hey, shalom, and then he might be like, you know what? I needed that. He might be looking at you thinking you're looking at him funny.
That's right.
And then the soft answer turns away wrath. Go ahead.
But grievous words.
But what?
Grievous words.
But grievous words, man. You look at that, man. You say, what the F you looking at, man? You say, yo, why are you watching me like that? Do you know who I am? That's what people say. Do you know who I am?
You know me.
Do you know me?
What are you looking at, man?
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? You know, that's the famous one. Do you know who I am? No, I don't. I've never seen you before in my life. I don't know who you are. I've never seen you before in my life. If I did know who you was, we would be friends. I've never seen you before in my life. People always do this and they turn around in a circle. Have you seen that one when they walk around in a circle with their fist cups? Doesn't know who I am.
Not go all around, man.
They turn around in a circle. Yo, do you know who I am?
Man thought to himself, oh my God, man, clearly talking to me, you know.
He does not know who I am. Does not know who I am. And in your mind, you're thinking, what's wrong with you? A soft answer turns away wrath.
That's right.
But grievous words stir up anger.
But grievous words stir up anger. So you're gonna use grievous words. He's gonna use grievous words. He's gonna pull his knife out of his waist. Someone's gonna get stabbed over something where you could have turned away wrath, man. Where you need to use wisdom in certain situations, man.
Right.
In certain situations, you need to use wisdom. Be wise in certain situations. There's a group of 10 men staring at you. Don't walk up to all of them and think there's 10 of them and there's one of you. You're going to walk up to them and say, yo, why the F you looking at me? This is what you do. You use words that they've never heard before. Like, they're looking at you like a target. As soon as they hear shalom, they're going to realize, all right, this man's not our target.
That's right.
They're going to realize this man's not our target because he's used a word that we don't even know. They're going to be like, oh, he said shalom. But if you use words like what they use and whatnot, obviously, usually their enemies is people that look like themselves. So if they see you and they think, yo, we look similar, that's who they usually start issues with. So once they realize you're not like them, then they kind of don't have no issue with you. So if they're looking at you in a certain way and you say, hey, shalom, straight away that breaks the tension.
That's right.
Because they're going to realize, all right, then he's not in no gang because he said shalom. And then they realize, all right, you're operating on a different level. And then they will get more relaxed. They will tone down. And then that's it. But obviously, if you don't do that and you use the same kind of words that they use, then they realize you're all on the same level. And then in their mind, they're thinking they've probably got a knife. They're thinking you've got a knife. They're thinking you're all one in the same. So sometimes you have to move different and make sure your approach is different and operate different. Go ahead. Anyone that is that right?
It's like if a can dog about as well. And also, this goes for females too, man. Females are all talking about, this girl looking at me funny and blah blah blah. Listen, you see a woman looking at you funny. Show her that. Listen, I'm not a threat, man. I'm not who you should be angry at. Go over to her. You good? You're right. Oh yeah. It's nice to see black people. Show the person that raw. I'm tripping for no reason, man. I'm angry at this person. This person ain't got a problem with me. This person gave me kind words. This person she love me right. It's good. This person ain't no threat. It's not competition. And if women try that, listen, man, it will be a better place, man. Because women are in constant competition. You know, one woman see another woman in the shop, there's constant competition, showing off their handbag and flicking their hair and so forth. You go up to her sister, man, and say, oh, sis, you good. Give her a hug, man. Let her know, listen, you're playing this game by yourself, man.
Right.
This beef that you're eating, you're by yourself. I'm about love here, man. That's what you're supposed to do, is break the tension, man. Diffuse the whole situation, man. They're thinking that you're on the same. Listen, these are brothers. We're all from the ends, man. We all had what? We all come from we're most from a single parent households, man. Black and black crime, drugs. We're not. Listen, we ain't strangers to violence, man. So we're just thinking, oh, another black man, okay, it's on. Like when a pit bull sees another pit bull, what? Straight away, fight mode. You gotta show them, listen, I ain't fighting with you, man. I know every other black man fought you, and every black man you saw was a challenge. Every black man you saw, as soon as you saw it, it was on. Not this one. I'm cool, man. It ain't gonna happen. And that's how you diffuse it, man. Put your pride down, diffuse it, man. It's gonna grow, let them grow, man. It's lucky long about it.
You know what the funniest one is? Oh, she caught her eye after me, so I can't blink now. We can't blink now. She caught. What does it mean? How
man goes, you can't blink?
My eye after me, so what? We can't blink because you believe he caught. Have you heard that one? Because yo, he caught his eye after me. She caught her eye after me. Listen, man. I'm allowed to blink, man. I need to blink because it's just, you know, part of life. I need to blink. Oh, my eyes is gonna get a watery. I need to blink. Imagine that every time you blink, someone thinks you caught their eye after them. I don't like her. Why? Oh, because she caught her eye after me. Maybe she just blinked. Listen, man. Maybe she just blinked, and you're taking it personal, man. Listen, man. We should all approach each other better.
That's right.
She caught her eye after me. Why don't you like her? Because she caught her eye after me. That's the dumbest thing ever. She's not done nothing personal to you. She's just blinked. Cutting your eye is what, blinking, right?
No.
So why is it? How do you cut your eye? I don't know. Cutting your eye to me means you grab a knife and cut it out. I don't know. I'm being verbatim. If someone cuts their eye, I thought you need a plaster on it or whatever.
Cut your eyes more of a.
How do you cut your eye? How do you?
More like a roll your eye type of shit, like this nigga here, man. From what I remember.
Listen, someone online told me what cutting your eyes because I thought it was just blinking.
Nah.
I just
I'll cut your eye, like a roll your eye type of thing.
Nah, ain't it just blinking?
You like moving.
You kind of moving neck latch, this nigga here.
Yeah, but cutting your eye, I don't know, I thought it was just blinking. She caught her eye after me. She kissed their teeth. She kissed your teeth. Have you heard that one? She kissed their teeth after me.
Even she did, man. Let it go, man. Kissing your teeth ain't harm nobody, man. Let her have that, man.
Listen, man. Kiss your teeth after me all day. I got AirPods. I won't even hear it. You get me? I got some new.
And mine are broken, man.
Yours are broke.
Fucking the case is broke.
Oh.
You won't flip down.
Now you can get a replacement case.
I didn't get insurance. I don't know why I didn't get insurance.
Now you can get a replacement case for £27.
Yeah, I might have to, man. Fucking hell, man.
But yeah, kiss your teeth after me all day long. I got AirPod Pros and I got noise cancellation. So I ain't even gonna hear that nonsense.
Right.
You feel free to kiss your teeth all day long. Who cares that someone kisses their teeth? You do whatever you want. It's your teeth. Kiss them all you want. That's your business. But
and it's true, man. Like some people are just upset and they want to pass the misery onto you, man. Don't allow it, man. You diffuse it for that person and even for yourself, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's lucky, man. Oh, bloody! You saw that man of Love Island talking about black girls are dead.
Oh yes.
Bro, listen, is my man slow?
Oh shit.
You see him? It's kind of slow, man. They got that kind of dumb IQ, kind of. Oh man.
Wait, was he on Love Island?
Was he? Oh, actually, I don't know. Every year, I say, you know what? I'm gonna try and get to Love Island. I can't get to the fucking show, man. Can't get into it. What's this nigga here?
Wait, what are you saying today, bro? You're trying to go gym?
I'm meeting a bird. I've just been gym.
What bird you meeting?
You don't know her, G. Just something I pulled on live. Just yeah, she's nice. She's black. My first black.
I swear.
Yeah, she's fit. You'd find her fit though. She's like, you know them black things that look white? No, you know, like with the facial expressions, like, you know, like...
So, what does that consist of, mate? What does that consist of? The black things that look white? How do the black things look white, mate?
No, bro, it's just the ones that ain't coming like Drogba, bro. No, bro, she ain't coming like Drogba at all. She's looking pang.
Early in...
This man said certain black girl look like, what does it look like Drogba? And I can't even kind of blame him. I can't even kind of blame him. The reason why, because it's been destroyed, man. But what's that video that you had, man, where they asked the black baby which one's a pretty girl, and they point at the white girl. And that's what it is. From me young, everything beautiful is white. Barbie's white, Superman's white, Spider-Man's white, and then everything ugly is black, man. So that's what it is. Because the brother's destroyed, man. And it's a shame. He don't look at himself with dignity and respect. He sees white people as nice. And the mad thing is, the black girl was talking about was okay. He's like, oh, black team was fire, you know. I saw her, and she was alright, man. That's best. You know, it's decent, man.
He's got a black team that looks white.
Yeah,
basically. All right, fair enough. You're entitled to your preference. Obviously, if you are Israelite, you can marry 12 tribes. You got a preference. So if you like light-skinned girls or whatever, you can have them, but you don't need to put down dark-skinned girls at the same time.
That's right.
All you say is, "This is my preference." That's all you have to say is, "Oh yeah, I'm linking. Yeah, I got one girl. She's light-skinned." That's it. Leave it at that.
But it's actually like white girls are ugly. Boy, they're not ugly white girls.
Exactly.
Listen, have you been to Ellington?
Exactly. All
the amount of white girl with missing teeth, fat white girls like yardie men married to get their red book. What, listen, oh god, listen, the amount of white girls I've seen in my life are just disgusting, man. The amount of frowsy white girls man be seeing on it. So why are you saying this ugly? This is ugly in every nation, we know that, man. But as usual, the black nation gets it the worst, man. Gets it the hardest. He said them black things look like Dragba, man. What about the white woman like Vanessa Fouts, man? What about the white woman like from what's the woman from The Weakest Link, Anne Robinson? Bare mud white girls, man. What about the Queen, man? Bare mud white things, man. And they make her like black woman, the only woman that can be ugly. What about the Queen, man? She ugly. The Queen was ugly when she was young. What about Margaret Thatcher, man? Bare mud white. What's that white girl that does the cheap shop show, man? And H likes her. Bare mud white things. There's some mud white things. There's some mud white things, man. There's loads. To take a trip to Ellington, man. So lucky. You need to go to Blackpool, man. All them cracking white women, man. Making it like only black women can be unattractive. There's loads of white women that are unattractive, man. His mum probably one of them, man. So lucky.
And it's sad that everyone just disses black women on the internet. Like, have you noticed everyone just disses black women on the internet? Everyone disses black women on the. Imagine this. His dissing a black woman to a white man. Whereas, if you are gonna do that, at least keep it between black people. At least keep the shit in the family.
There you go, bro. Come on, man.
Listen, man. Even the white boy was looking shocked. He's saying, yeah, them black things that look like Didier Drogba. You're the reason why these white boys think they can call us niggas, man. That's right. People like you are the reason, man. Right. Talking about you just went to the gym. Listen, man, you better watch your mouth, man. I don't give a shit if you just went to the gym, man. Manhandle. Tell this thing who manhandle him same way. What is that?
This is what manhandle the same way.
I just went to the gym. Listen, man. It's men like this. Is he even a brother?
Yeah, he's still. Because he goes, everyone said I'm racist. I'm a racist if my dad's black.
Listen, well, it is he loves white people, and really, he hates the fact that his dad is black. He would rather be full white. If he could be full white, that's what he would want to be. But he can't. Either way, you're a nigger, and guess what? You one of us. No matter how much you hate us, guess what? You're still one of us. You're still one of us. No matter how much you don't want to be one of us. Listen, man. You're one of us, man. No matter how much you. Imagine he hates being black, but he's black. Listen, man. You might as well embrace it. You can't change it, man. No matter how much white women you get, guess what? When you fall out with these white women you love so much, they're going to turn around and call you a nigger.
That's right.
They're going to call you a nigger, man. And guess what? It's rightfully so, because you are a nigger, man.
That's right.
Embrace it, love it, man.
Slow nigga as well.
Exactly.
That nigga slow, man. He's slow.
Yeah,
like, oh, I got me a black thing. Yeah. And he's talking like a road man. Like, you know them black girls that coming like white girls. It's saying like coming like and ting and shit leng, but it's saying in a white, slow accent, man. This thing is crazy, man.
I think he's on some sort of recreational drugs.
Trust
I think he's on one too many recreational drugs.
He's on balloons or something.
He's on everything.
Trust me, man.
That's what I'm saying. You better change his life.
Well, what about for Love Island, man? There's a couple black things in this. There's a couple black things. No drug, joking. Couple black things in this time. In this season, man. Let me see what about this girl here. What's in India?
But nobody knows until now. I'm India, I'm 23, and I'm a hotel waitress from London. There is a lot of hot clients that come in from overseas, so that's quite nice to have some eye candy whilst I'm at work. whatever happens in the hotel stays at the hotel. I feel like my friends could say that I'm a bit stubborn sometimes and maybe a bit melodramatic. My melodramatic side may come out when I'm challenged or apparently in the wrong. I think I'm always right. First impressions, guys might think that I'm a bit of a sweetheart and that I'm quite innocent, which I can be at times. But once you get to know me, I think they realise that I am a bit of a man-eater. I don't like to keep my eggs all in one basket, so you can say I may have a few people on the go at once. I do like to keep them in rotation and see who's doing the better job. So one guy might like to take me out on dates, and another guy might just be for conversation. You can't find everything in one guy.
Wow.
I feel like it will take a special man to tame me, but if you're worth it, then I'm willing to change. This could all backfire and maybe I'll end up getting paid. Doubt it, but you know.
Oh no, man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. She said, yeah, she's not putting all her eggs in one basket. She's keeping the men in rotation. Listen, man, she looked good until she opened her mouth. Once she opened her mouth, it made us realize she's full of shit, man.
Right.
She said she's not putting all her eggs in one basket.
What got me, she said she works in a hotel and guys come in that she likes. And what happens in the hotel stays in the hotel. So lucky, man. All that to say. Carry on.
Man. Women like this are disgusting. And you're such a hoe. Guess what? You have to go on Love Island, man. You have to go on Love Island, yeah, to find a man because she's weird. Imagine this. She's got all these men in rotation, but she still has to go on Love Island. Listen, you don't have no men in rotation, man. Give me that scripture. It says, you think you got a husband, that man's not. Them men in the hotel, you think those are your husbands, but they're not your husband, man. What happens in the hotel stays in the hotel. This is what happens in the hotel. You get pushed face down into the bed sheets, and then men do what Lex did to Miss Our Fabulous, and then that's it. That's what stays in the hotel. Imagine this. She says some fit guys comes in, and what happens in the hotel stays in the hotel. There was once upon a time when women were shy to speak like this, man. There was once upon a time when women had humility and was shy to speak about sex.
Remember in school? The girl that was loose was bullied, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That shit, time has changed, man. So lucky.
Once upon a time, a woman had humility and she was scared to speak about sex, and she was shy when it came to speaking like this. Nowadays, women just come on TV and do it. Imagine this being a father watching your daughter on TV saying, I keep men in rotation. You would have to kick the TV over, man. I mash up the house like blacks. So lucky. Listen, you're gonna think I'm Miss Our Fabulous is extra. We're gonna kick down the TV.
Oh shit!
We're gonna mash up the house. Listen, man, you're gonna think I'm blacks, but I'm saying, imagine being a father sitting on the chair and your daughter goes on TV and says, I keep men in rotation. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. What happens in the hotel stays in the hotel. You're borderline gonna have a heart attack, man.
I'm embarrassed more than anything, man. My brethren, them like, yo, crap, your daughter on TV.
I say no. I say she grew up with her mom. I say, yo, her mom took her away when she was young. She grew up with the mom. That's what I'm gonna say. Read that precept for me.
Which one you want? The one with the 5 husbands?
The India precept. This precept for women like you, India.
John chapter 4 and verse 16. Jesus saith unto her, go call thy husband.
Go call your husband, man. Go call one of them men you keep in the rotation, man.
The hotel man.
Go call one of them eggs that you don't keep in the same basket, man. Right. Go call one of the hotel man, them. What happens in the hotel stays in the hotel. Go call one of them, man. Go ahead. And come hither. I understand. She ain't got none of them. This is why she's on Love Island.
That's right.
Go get the men and come hither. Go ahead.
The woman answered and said, I have no husband.
The woman answered and what?
Said, I have no husband.
And this woman's a whore. She says the same thing. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. Look, this woman here said what?
I have no husband.
India, this woman is the same as you, man. You're a whore just like her. She said, I have no husband. And you say you keep men in rotation. Because you also have no husband. Because you're the same as this whore that we're reading about in the scriptures, man. The difference is she had dealt with 5 men. You've probably dealt with 500, man. Right. That's the difference. You're a whore times 10, man. Compared to her. Go ahead.
Jesus said unto her, Thou hast well said.
And listen, India, thou hast well said, man, when you said you ain't got no man and you keep them in rotation. Thou hast well said, man, because you do keep them in rotation because you're a whore. And this world makes you think, yeah, you're a woman that's independent. Being independent and being a whore, the two don't go together, man.
That's right.
Right. The two don't go together, man. People always try and link the two. Oh, she goes with all these different men. because she's independent. Listen, man, the two don't go together, man.
Right.
That is extraneous. Pull me up the definition of that word. I learned a new word.
Extraneous.
Extraneous. Pull me up the definition.
What? Extraneous.
EXTRANEOUS. Listen, I learned a new word. People try and link independent and being a whore, the two together. It means what? Extraneous means what?
You man think
That's
about it late,
what I'm saying. You think we don't know? You think we don't learn new words? Read that definition for me.
Boom.
Yeah, because people try to relate all these things. Having different men means she's independent and she's a go-getter. The two don't relate, man. It's extraneous. Go ahead. What does that word mean?
Let me blow it up. 2-6. Extraneous, irrelevant, or unrelated.
Listen, that's irrelevant or unrelated, man. A woman being independent and she can have all these men because she makes her own money and she's independent. That's extraneous, man. If you're a whore, you're a whore. And listen, man. People make her like, oh, she's allowed to have all these men because she makes her own money. No, you're not, man.
Right.
A whore is a whore.
That's
and
right.
India is a whore. She said, I keep them in rotation. Imagine that. Your daughter says, I keep them in rotation.
Bad extraneous still. Extraneous.
That was said, well,
That was what? Go ahead.
I have no husband. For that was had 5 husbands.
For that was what?
For that was had 5 husbands.
Listen, man. This woman in the scriptures had 5 men, man. Go ahead.
And he whom thou now hast is not thy husband.
Listen, man. The man she's having sex with now ain't her husband, man.
That's right.
What happens in the hotel stays in the hotel. It's not your husband, man.
Right.
You think it's your husband. When he leaves the hotel, what happens in the hotel stays in the hotel.
That's right.
That one you're sleeping with now is not your husband. Go ahead.
Man gives back his key card and it bounces, boy.
He drops his key card back in at the desk and checks out, man. Checks out. Go ahead.
In that said thou truly. That's it.
Go ahead. What's the next say?
The woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet.
Listen, man. You're gonna perceive India. You better perceive that we're a prophet, man. We know you're a whore by how you dress, by how you talk. India, them words better come out of your mouth, man. You better change your life. That's it, man.
That's true, man. So black people, we gotta stop going on Love Island, man. It's lucky, man. We gotta stop going on Love Island. The Indian man not go on Love Island. Neither the Chinese man. Why do you go on Love Island, man? And get our heart broken and start crying. I'm like, oh, the racist. You know, Love Island don't go by. Apparently, your parents they'll man your IG while you're away. And the parents say, oh, I can't believe the racism you got. Of course, man, you're black. It just beats me how black people just rock up on the show with their black face, man. Thinking that, oh, everyone's gonna love me. I'm surprised when no one likes you. Like, you don't like me? Well, yes, you're black, man. Fuck it out. It's like, would you audition for a Bollywood movie? You wouldn't, man. And likewise, why would you go on Love Island, man? It's England, man, which is a predominantly white country, man. They probably want to see white couples. They don't want to see us, man. Let them have their show. If anything, we should make our own Love Island, man.
Right.
UPK is a black Love Island, man, where we get black people that look good in the truth and put them together, man.
Right.
You want to be matched with somebody, you come to UPK, man, and we'll match you with the love of your life, man. Don't go on Love Island, man. I'm getting embarrassed, man. Embarrassing the whole nation on TV. Every year without fail, man, I see 2 black couples that are forced to be together because no one else wants them. Like, oh, I don't want them. You have a just living together, man. Listen, just because you can scoop up a couple of girls on Broad Street on the weekend, don't mean all white girls like you, man. That's the problem. You got these brothers that get white girls on the weekend, and they think, yo, the white girls love me in Broad Street, you know. I'm gonna do it on a national level, and not knowing that, listen, white women don't like black men, man.
Right.
You might love black women, might love black men in your neighborhood, but not on a national scale, man. And what's the proof? Every year, Love Island, there's always a black man alone by himself, man. All by himself, no one likes him. Especially when the sun licks him. That Spanish sun licks him and turns him real dark. Them girls run a mile, man. Leave the show, man.
You know what's funny about this year as well? The public decided which couples are going to be together, and the public decided to put all the black people together. Which is, imagine the public decided this year, and I don't even know if some of them are Hamites or not. I know 2 of them is defo Hamites. Yeah, so they put all the dark couples together. And then listen, man, what the public's basically saying is, we don't want you black people with our white people, man.
Right.
Like, Love Island is a place where this is what happens on Love Island. They get black people on there who hate black people. And what happens is they get black men on there who like white women and black women on there who like white men. And then these black women are trying to get these white men, and then they put white men on there who can't stand black women.
That's right.
They put white men on there who can't stand white women who can't stand black men. And then while the black men and black women is chasing that white person, they put it on TV, and the white people reject them so they can show you how superior white people are, man. They do this. They put black men on. Listen, why don't they ever put on Love Island a black woman that loves a black man? They don't ever do that. They put black women on there who are whores and speak disgusting. Why don't they put a black woman on there who says, yo, come on here to find my black king?
That's right.
They're not going to do that, man. What they do is they put black women on there who don't mind swearing and mixing and being with everyone. They know exactly what they're doing, man. And this is why black men and black women should stay away from Love Island, man.
That's right.
Let it be an all-white show, man. Let it be an all-white show. If you do go on Love Island, you just stay single and just say, I've come here for the holiday. That's it. Just say, you know what, I couldn't afford the holiday, I've just come here for the holiday. You sit on the beach alone. When they ask you to couple up with someone, you just say no.
It's mad. When these black couples couple together, they're furious. They're like, I'm not selfish black girl, man. I don't want that, man. I want Becky, man. And vice versa, the black woman's furious, man. I knew Love Island was racist when even the mixed race people's getting no love, man. It didn't matter how light the skin was, how straight the hair was. The white man still wasn't fucking with us, man. Excuse my French, man. That shows you, black man. Listen, no matter this complexion thing got to stop, man. It don't matter your complexion. White people don't rock us at all, man.
Right.
At all, man. You can be light skinned, man. Still ain't picking you, man. The fact that you're black, that's it. You're black. The problem with black people is we think that, well, I'm from London, Birmingham, Manchester, which is what diversity is. So we think racism don't exist because we're from these built-up cities. But England's a big place, man. 95% of England is white. And we think, well, Manny ain't racist. Brummer ain't racist. You know, there's a lot of mixing around here. And you think the whole country racist until you go to Love Island and break your heart, man. The cities out there with no black people, man. Go to places like Newcastle, man. You know what I mean? Go to places like, you know, Stratford upon Avon, man. And you think, oh, well, where I come from is mixed because what it is, you're in cities where black people have been since the 60s, man. And these white people over time have learned to stomach you, man. They learn to go, put up with this black man. So you think, oh, no one's racist no more. And you find out when you go on Love Island, man. And you go to places and like, oh, what's this black thing here, man? Marcel, man, handsome guy, got Love Island, got no girl, man. Ovi, handsome lad, got Love Island, got no girl, man. These are men that will clean up on a regular basis. But the white man showing, listen, we don't like you, man. I used to think black girls like white. I used to think white girls like black men because of where I come from. I found out now, man. That's just where I come from. On a grand scale, they don't, man. And that's why there's a lot of white babies, man. If everyone loved black men, the whole population of England would be mixed, man. They don't, man. Like their own. It's like
imagine being on Love Island, yeah, begging a white woman to pick you, like you're standing there begging for her to choose you. Imagine that. Nah, I couldn't have that, man. Imagine you're at a white woman's mercy. She decides if you stay on the show or if you don't stay on the show. Nah. You kick me off the show, man. I ain't sharing no bed, no. You kick me off the show. Listen, man. Stop going on Love Island. It's backwards. Listen, India, this is what you do. If you stop sleeping with all them men in the hotel and you learn to watch your mouth, you might just find a good one. Is she a sister or what?
Yeah.
If she learns to watch her mouth, you might just find a good man. You change your life, you might just find a good man. You don't need to seek love on Love Island. All these men she gets, but she has to go on Love Island. Listen, man. You just change your life. Stop talking all this nonsense. Maybe focus on the thing is this. The Bible says you can't serve two masters. So you saying I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. That means when you're meant to give this guy your all, you're giving him only a quarter of you, man. Because you're dividing yourself between this man, this man, this man, this man. How do you expect anything to last? Sometimes you have to focus on one thing, man. And you're not focusing on one thing. You going on dates with this man, sleeping with this man. She said she conversates with this man. Why don't you have one man who you go on dates with, who you sleep with, who you conversate with, man? Focus on one man. That's all you have to do instead of, you know, not putting all your eggs in one basket and being, oh, that's it, I'm done with it for the day.
Listen, man, we're going all day. You know what I mean? It's the water for everyone for logging in, man. Most side Carson, man. You know what I mean? Again, another powerful show on the ends. Big up to Quasar, Dumgabar, everyone in the UPK, everyone in the UK, everyone, you know what I mean, in the UK everywhere. You know what I mean? Camp tomorrow, Brixton High Street. You know what I mean? Any announcements you want to make before we wrap up?
394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, Sunday, 7 p.m. Closing of the Feast of First Fruits. Come on down to that. We're going to have a ball of a time. We're going to have the food, the music, the brothers, the sisters, the children. Come on down, man. See how we get down in the ISUPK, man. Come on down, man. 7 p.m. 394 Lodge Road. 7 p.m. sharp. Security is tight.
That's right.
But polite.
That's
you
right.
Come on down, man.
Most likely.
Security is tight and polite.
Get 2 steps and get it.